Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369 Tarot. Thank you for joining me. This is a Divine Feminine and Karmic Partner tarot reading. Please keep in mind it is a general reading, so just take the messages as they personally resonate with you. Leave the rest behind. Don't force them to fit. And if you would like a personal reading that is very detailed and specific to you, that information is in each and every video in the description box, okay? So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to start off by pulling the mutual energy between the Divine Feminine and the Karmic Partner. Okay, so let's go ahead and shuffle. Okay, we have one that wanted to escape, so we're going to keep that one. Okay, so mutual energy, the one that wanted to escape, we have axe to the grind. So why does this relationship feel like so much work? That's what this feminine is thinking all the time, okay? It feels like a lot of hard work. And, you know, love, relationships, connection, it feels like maybe it shouldn't be this hard, okay? It feels like it shouldn't be this hard. It feels like the connection should maybe flow a little more easily, all right? A little more naturally, but it just doesn't. Simply having a conversation with this person is a lot of work, okay? I'm also picking up like workaholic energy. Also, you feel like you can't have fun with this person. This is all work, no play type of energy. So you can't have fun with this person. It's a lot of hard work to be with this person in regards to relationship. All right, it's a struggle. It feels like everything is a struggle, every little thing. Nothing flows smoothly. There's always an issue. Okay, so let's get another card here. That's the energy. Like there's always an issue. Everything feels overwhelming in this connection. And I think that it's not necessarily that everything is overwhelming, but it does feel like every little thing is overwhelming. And the reason why is because there is no fun, because every little thing is a struggle in this relationship. You've forgotten how to have fun with each other. You've forgotten really fun in general, I feel here. So this is all work, no play. I feel like it's even a lot of work just being around this person, okay? It's a lot of hard work talking to this person. Making the relationship work is a lot of work, all right? It's overwhelming, and every little thing becomes overwhelming because you're so stressed out over this, is what I'm getting here. Nothing is ever right. Nothing ever goes smoothly. And so you start to adopt that mindset that nothing's ever easy, nothing ever goes smoothly, until you start manifesting that. All of a sudden, you have so many obstacles, and that's what I'm picking up here for the feminine. So you're feeling overwhelmed. I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. And also the masculine is overwhelmed too. I think they're very overwhelmed with work. All right, the karmic partner is overwhelmed with work. They might be a workaholic as well. So I think they really have embraced this all work, no play mindset here, okay? And I do think that they really escape from reality through their work, okay? So this masculine might work too much, all right? They've forgotten how to have fun. So let's see who I'm reading for. Spirit, please reveal to me. Show me the feminine energy towards the masculine. Show me the feminine energy towards this karmic masculine. And Spirit, please reveal to me, show me this masculine's energy towards the feminine. Wow, so we see the cup tipped over. And we see the cup tipped over. So we have all 3 tarot cards here in reverse, and we have 2 tipped over cups. First of all, I think this masculine is very clumsy, all right? But also with the tipped over cups here, I do feel like they're having a hard time controlling themselves. They're having a hard time controlling their emotions, okay? And I'm seeing that it's a masculine and feminine. It's creating a lot of stress for you. And I think you've really held back from speaking about this. You've really held back from acknowledging this. I have Aquarius energy here for the feminine, and I have water energy here for the masculine, okay? I also feel like they are very careless with your emotions. They're careless with your emotions, with the way you feel. And this is why you've chosen not to speak to them about your emotions, not to speak to them about how you feel. Feminine, you feel trapped with this person. There's something about this relationship to where you feel trapped or stuck with this person. And that thought feels overwhelming. And there's something here that you feel like you cannot leave. So you feel trapped, like you cannot leave. Okay. So let's get clarifiers. Spirit, please reveal to me. Tell me more about the feminines. Okay. We have speak up. Look at this. Feminine, you do not speak up for yourself. Okay. I think that before this relationship, you were a different person. Okay. You were confident. You were even loud sometimes. You spoke up for yourself. People always knew how you felt because you spoke it. And I think that throughout the duration of this relationship, you've stopped doing that. You've really started holding back. You no longer speak up for yourself. And I really think you bite your tongue in order to save this connection, in order to save yourself from an argument, from a fight, from more struggles with this person, okay, from more frustration. All right, so Spirit's like, really, feminine, it's time to speak up for yourself. But in this connection, you feel like you can't, okay? You feel like there's no point, all right? Also, I think a lot of times you feel drained. You feel tired emotionally. This person emotionally drains you. And so a lot of times you don't speak up for yourself because you feel like you're already so tired, you don't even want to bring it up. You don't even want to start like this whole conversation because you're too tired to have it because the relationship is so draining, is what I'm getting here. So one more clarifier. All right, we got visit. All right, so I'm seeing, feminine, that you might have recently visited someone. This could be a family member. Maybe you've recently reconnected with a family member, an old friend, and they have noticed this difference in you. Like I said, you used to be very confident, very open, even loud sometimes, right? And now it's like you really hold back. You really don't speak much. You don't talk much. And it seems like there's always something on your mind and you don't speak up or take up for yourself, and you're really kind of quiet now. And so I think that there's family members or this friend has definitely noticed a difference in you. And I think that you don't speak about this connection. You don't speak that much about the way it makes you feel. So, or the way that they treat you, the way you feel like you can't speak up for yourself, or you're just too tired to do it. You're too drained, right? Like, I think that you also don't bring it up to anyone else. So this could be a situation where you have been suffering in silence, okay, by yourself in isolation internally, feeling internally trapped as well as externally, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. Let's go ahead and look at the masculine energy, the King of Cups in reverse. You know, this person can be emotionally cruel, all right? They can be very emotionally cruel and even brutal at times. And I think that they have a tendency to ignore your emotions, and they can be cruel at the same time, all right? So they have these tendencies to do that. Let's get another card here. Differences, feminine. I think that you are realizing how different you and this masculine really are, okay? You are an emotional being. You've always been that way. You've always been open. You've always been honest. You've always spoken what's on your mind. You've always taken up for yourself. And this masculine doesn't want you to be that way. So in the course of being with this masculine, they have exhibited certain behaviors towards you that have really made you shut down, that have really made you not want to speak up, that has really changed parts of who you are, okay? And it's like they've tried to change you since you've been together with them. Like they saw how wonderful you were, how special you were, how unique you were and still are, and they wanted to take you and change you into something that is kind of emotionless, dull. Maybe it's so no one else would, you know, so in their mind, maybe it's so, you know, you aren't this so unique. Maybe it's because they wanted to change you so you don't stand out as much. You know what I mean? So no one else would recognize you as much, because I feel like what Spirit is telling me is you really stand out. You're very unique. And it's not just your personality, your confidence. It's your energy, the energy surrounding you. Okay, it can be felt around you. So there is differences here between the two of you. All right, and it is very, very hard. This relationship is a struggle. So let's clarify that. It's an emotional struggle. This masculine can't control their emotions either. All right, and they might even be abusive. All right, emotionally abusive at the very least. And feminine, you don't talk about this. I feel like you've never told anyone about this. I feel like this could be a marriage. It's definitely a commitment, but it's full of sadness. And look, it's the feminine here. The feminine is sad. This marriage had a very short-lived moment of happiness, and then it's been sadness for this feminine. Okay. I also feel like this actual, even if it's not a marriage, you know, even if it is a commitment, I feel like it's extraordinarily different from what it was in the beginning. I feel like in the beginning it was joyful, it was happy, And I think you moved very quickly because of that. And I think this masculine wanted to move very quickly. But as soon as you kind of commit to them, buckle down with them type of saying, things changed. They're different. They're emotionally cruel. They're emotionally disconnected. They work all the time. They forgot how to have fun. And, you know, this masculine could be emotionally abusive as well. All right. So this feminine has been sad. They have been suffering. And this has been different than what they thought it would be, what they were promised. Okay. This masculine is different from who they thought they were and who they showed them to be. But they found out they're actually pretty cruel. And I also feel like this masculine wants you to do either work very, very long hours, or they like have you doing so many chores that it's like crazy. You know, like I just feel like this person, there's something about them to where they want you to be doing something physically for them all the time, right? So whether that be like work to make them money, cleaning, to, you know, whatever. Like, I mean, they might write you out a list, okay, but it just feels like a violation. Like, this is not your boss. This is supposed to be your partner, right? And so this is just, it makes you feel sad because it is so different from what you thought it would be. So let's go ahead and take a look here. And I'm getting real Cancerian vibes from this masculine. And I also have Leo vibes for the feminine, but a lot of water energy as well. Okay. And Aquarius. So let's take a look at the feminine's thoughts towards this karmic masculine. I'm going to move the camera down. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me this feminine's emotions towards the karmic masculine. Wow, feminine, look at this. I have to say you're not feeling good at all about this. Spirit, please reveal to me the intentions, the known intentions that this feminine has towards this masculine that are conscious. All right. And let's go ahead and get the karmic masculine's thoughts towards the feminine. Okay, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit, please. Sorry about that. Spirit, please reveal to me the emotions this karmic masculine truly has towards the divine feminine. And Spirit, why do these look so crooked? I do not know, you guys. I tell you what, the struggle is real. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me the conscious intentions this masculine has towards his feminine. All right, so marriage, feminine, they want to keep you in this relationship. Make no mistake about it, okay? I'm sorry for the bland here. Okay. So feminine, in your thoughts, we got the Magician. They're a deceiver. They are a liar. They have lied to you, okay? They have lied to you about who you are. They have lied to you about this relationship. They have deceived you. They have presented themselves as someone they're not, okay? We have Aries energy here. So they've lied to you. They have tricked you even. And you know what? It's like they act like they have some sort of power over you. And in your mind, sometimes it feels that they do, right? Sometimes you wonder, what is this power that they do have over me? Because I feel like in your heart, the Tower, you really want to leave. You want to walk away. And you feel like at times the Magician, the Tower, they've created this on purpose, that they purposely deceived you and went into this relationship with you, this connection, and then waited until they felt you were stuck, until they felt they really had a grip on you, and then revealed themselves, shown themselves for who they truly are, right? With the Tower. And I think it was a shock to you. As a matter of fact, I feel like you've actually been in shock for a very long time, okay? Your emotions are in shock. You aren't expressing them. I think you haven't really taken them all in yet, okay? But with the Magician, you feel so deceived. And I think this was unimaginable to you. You could never imagine that this person would do this to you, that they would lie to you like this. And so it was shocking to see their true colors. And I think you're still in that shock. Okay? But I think you're starting to come out of it. The Hanged Man in reverse. All right? This is all major arcana. All right, so this is a major turning point for you in your life, feminine, okay? We got the Tower. This is sudden and drastic change that is going to be happening for you, all right? Also, Spirit wants you to think about all of your resources. Spirit wants to remind you that you have more resources than you know, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the thoughts this feminine has towards this masculine. Free Spirit, feminine, you are ready to set yourself free from this deception, free from this trickery, right? Like, I think that you're ready. You're ready to set yourself free, and you're ready for better days ahead of you. And that's what the rainbow represents, better days ahead. Okay, so you want freedom. And you know, that's another thing I was picking up about you, feminine. You are such a free spirit, and you always have been. You have never been the type to, bend to someone else's will, or let someone control you, or let someone bully you. So it's actually, I think that they had to trick you. They had to lie to you in order to get you to commit to them and kind of place yourself with them in order to have the true colors come out, that real side of them come out. Okay, feminine. And it's like, I think you really at times come down very hard on yourself for allowing yourself to get in the situation, but you were deceived. Okay, it's not your fault. So I think at the same time, you may look back and say, wow, maybe I was naive, right? But it's like when you don't encounter someone like this, you really don't know what to look for. You don't know what the signs are to look for, right? So you can't blame yourself either. Okay, but this feminine is a free spirit. They want to set themselves free. I'm also seeing that there's some inner alchemy taking place. There are some changes taking place within you. What has been torn down in your confidence and your self-esteem, your personal power is being restored, okay? And you are slowly, spiritually, getting ready to free yourself from this masculine who I feel has been very oppressive and emotionally oppressive to you in the relationship. Okay, so in your emotions, feminine, we got the Tower. So how do you feel? We got Scorpio here. First of all, Scorpio is about changes, transitions, death, and rebirth. You feel like the person that you knew, that you went into a relationship with, that you committed to, this karmic, okay, like died and was reborn as like this different person that was the complete opposite of what they've shown you to be. And so in your heart, you feel like your heart is damaged. You feel like it's torn apart. You feel lied to, and it hurts. And it's shocking. Again, it's shocking. Okay, you're devastated. And you've been devastated for a while. You know the feeling when like something very like devastating happens and then like you can't speak for a minute, like no words will come out of your mouth, like you open your mouth to speak but nothing comes out. I feel like you've been in that energy spiritually for quite some time with this person. This karmic has devastated your heart and has left you speechless, unable to even talk about this. And I think you feel ashamed for putting yourself here, and Spirit's saying you don't have to be ashamed. Okay, you really shouldn't be ashamed. Why would you be ashamed for them lying? Okay, why would you be ashamed for them taking advantage? You aren't the one doing it. All right, so you have no reason to feel guilty. Let's take a look at the emotions the feminine feels towards her masculine. Commitment. So it wasn't until after you committed to this person that the tower came down and you saw what was underneath. You saw the deception, the lies, okay? And they make you feel trapped. I feel like this person doesn't want you to go anywhere. Like they literally want you trapped in the home. And I feel like they write you endless like lists to do things for them, or they expect you to do impossible things, and it's because they don't want you thinking about anyone else. They're jealous. They know, and they've always known that you deserve better than them. Okay, and that's why they had to lie to you. They had to deceive you in order to be in a commitment with you, because they knew that you were a free spirit, that you would never accept this type of relationship, and so they lied. Okay. For the intentions, I think you're tired of not doing anything, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so you're tired of being held back. And I think that, again, what has happened to you, I think it's a spiritual shock. So feminine, you've been going through a spiritual shock, at least for the past year. And since you've been with this person, okay, but it's time to work through that. All right, so you can take action to get yourself out of that shock. Okay, so let's get another card here. And you want that as well. So we got chalk it up. I think that you have a tendency to also make excuses for this person at times, and that has really held you back with what you've needed to really see in this person. I think that at first you didn't really want to believe that they were deceptive. You didn't really want to believe that you were deceived or they tricked you. You didn't want to believe that they were a liar, that this was not really a good person, right? And so you made excuses. You chalked it up to all sorts of different things, but now you're aware. Now looking back, you realize all of those excuses that you made, those were actually red flags. They were red flags. Okay, and you realize that now. You have that awareness now, but it's like, I think you feel bad, you feel naive, you feel guilty for not recognizing it before. Okay, and it's okay. You know, we all have been lied to. It hurts. It sucks. We've all been deceived. We all know how it feels, and there's no reason to be ashamed unless you're the one doing the lying. Okay, so Let's take a look at the masculine, the karmic masculine, their thoughts towards you. But first we have Pisces, Scorpio, and we have Aries, okay, for the feminine. So for the masculine, we have Capricorn here, all right? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They refuse to be observant. They do not observe how they hurt you. They do not observe how their words affect you, how their emotions affect you, how they treat you. They do not observe your behavior, okay? They look at, and you know what? I think they make you feel guilty about this relationship. Like, do you know how hard I work? Do you know how much I give you? Do you know what I do for you? And they really minimize whatever you bring to the relationship, okay? So anytime you try to bring up their behavior, anytime you try to bring up pain, or even if they're being emotionally abusive, because we did see that, and manipulative, this is what they do. They try to turn it around, okay? They try to pretend like they have invested so much, which maybe they have, okay? But is it too much to show empathy? Because deep down inside, they know in their heart, it's not right. They do know this in their heart, but they're too stubborn to admit it. All right? They're too egotistical. Let's get a clarifier for their thoughts towards you. Yeah, we got fling. So this person looks at your relationship like an investment, like they have invested time, money, energy into you. So this can't be a fling. They're like, and they may have said this to you before, like, you can't leave me because I've invested this much time, this much money in our life, okay? And if you leave me, it's because you're just using me, all right? That type of thing. Feminine, this is another reason why you don't talk to them much, okay, about how you feel, because they have a tendency to warp things, turn things around, pretend they are the victim, pretend they are the martyr. You can't even get a word out. They don't even know how you feel, okay? Nine of Swords here, Aquarius energy. So in their heart, they know very well that you're actually falling out of love with them, that maybe you never really loved them in the first place. You loved the person they presented to you. You loved the idea. That person never existed. That person was a lie. That person was someone they made up and pretended to be, but that person was never really real. And in their heart, they know that. They're aware of this in their heart. And I think that they feel a sense of dread about it, okay? They have nightmares about it because they haven't been honest. They haven't been real. And the person they wish they were doesn't exist. And no matter how hard they try to be this person, they can't seem to do it. Okay? Because change starts from within you. Always. Even if you want to change your external surroundings, let's say you want to change the world, right? You can't do that without starting with yourself first. And you know, it has a direct effect on your environment, the people around you, even the world. So change always starts from within yourself, okay? And you can't fake it. You can't lie about it, right? And that's what this masculine has done. It leads to depression, sleepless nights, nightmares, anxiety. This masculine's on edge all the time because they know they have been living a lie, telling lies, trapping you in their lie. And I feel like nobody in this masculine's life actually even knows who they really are underneath these lies. Let's get another card for their emotions towards you. feminine, on some level, there is some guilt. They do feel badly, all right? But they also know that they're not good enough for you. The way they've treated you, the way they've put you down, they're not good enough for you. And they know this, and they've always known this. So they did lie to you. And somewhere in their heart, in their soul, they are sorry. They are sorry. But they won't show it. They won't admit it. They won't even acknowledge that that is real. Yep, the closet. So they're hiding it, locking that away. But deep down inside, it does hurt. There is pain. There is guilt. They know exactly what they're doing to you. They are aware of it, but they pretend they are not. We have the Hierophant here, okay, to go along with this. All right, I feel like this masculine, first of all, I feel like they're looking for spiritual advisement. I mean, that's what their soul is really searching for. But, yeah, they're not finding it anywhere. I think that this masculine is harsh, and they make excuses for their harshness, their beliefs, right, for treating you badly. Let's get another card. You know, I feel like this karmic could also be kind of sexist. You know, like I really am getting that vibe here from their cards. Like there's like a underlying sexist vibe here, to where they really do kind of put down feminines, and they don't respect them, and they don't respect what they can bring into a relationship. And you know, they might even get mad or upset this feminine can't do jobs to make as much money as them. Or maybe they get upset that this feminine can't do hard labor that masculines would be able to do, you know, that type of energy. So I do feel like a hint of sexism as well, that this masculine tries to hide, and definitely did hide in the beginning. Get another card for their intentions. But yeah, feminine, I feel like they want to boss you around. They want to tell you what to do. They act like they're superior with this card here. We have Taurus energy. So yeah, they will, but they know in their heart they're not. They know in their heart that you were actually too good for them. Why do you think they lied? Why do you think they put on this whole front? And now they're sitting here putting on an act like they're superior to you. Well, guess what? That's all it is, is an act. And they knew it from the beginning. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the intentions this masculine has towards the feminine. And, you know, feminine, you definitely deserve so much better. So, yeah, we have take a shot here. It looks like the chakras. You know, this masculine is in need of spiritual alignment. I really feel like spirituality would help them. I feel like spirit is trying to reach them and give them signs, but they're not listening. They're so stuck in the world that they've created, in this act that they've made for themselves, that they're following, right? So let's go ahead and see the actions. Spirit, what actions are the feminine going to take towards the masculine? And Spirit, what actions will the masculine take towards the feminine? Ace of Swords. So feminine, if you think this masculine's going to change, turn around, become more emotional, become more stable, I can tell you their words will get worse. Their behavior will get worse. It'll get even more brutal. It'll get even more aggressive. Okay. Ooh, feminine. I feel like you use their own words against them sometimes. I feel like you think them in your head, like there's things you really want to say. I feel like you're going to stand up for yourself. All right. There's going to come a time where they're going to say something and you're going to use their own words against them. And I believe it'll be the last thing they ever say to you. Okay. And the last thing you ever say to them. But yeah, you are going to stand up for yourself. You are going to do the right thing. They will continue to be crueler and crueler. They will not change. This will get worse, okay? So the outcome, what is the outcome here? Wrong deck. What is the outcome here? Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I feel like with the Four of Swords in reverse, this is if you stay, there's no healing. There's no healing. Okay, look, the swords are going into him when it's in reverse, but when it's right side up, he's healing. Okay, he's perfectly fine, right? He's resting. And I think that feminine, your soul needs some rest. Your soul is tired. Okay, your soul has been like battered by this person, and it's time to rest. Okay, and I don't think that you can get the rest and the healing that you need with this person around you. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here. This is also withdrawing from the connection. Feminine, I feel like if you stay here, you will withdraw into yourself further. All right, so that's what Spirit is saying. All right. So let's get a trigger card. All right. Let's take a look here at the lesson, the purpose for this connection. What was the spiritual lesson and the purpose of this connection? Feminine, this was meant to show you who you are and where you came from. You were meant to be reminded exactly who you are, and to know how strong you are, that no matter how hard someone else is trying to take away who you are, that it can never be taken away, okay? Because you have a strength in that. We also have prayer. So I think that you are also meant to learn the value and the strength of prayer, okay, as well in this connection. So Spirit also wants to remind you that you can ask for assistance, and remember, you must ask to receive, okay? I also want to say, I think that, feminine, if you are wanting to return home to family members, they would welcome you back with open arms. I also want to say, like, if anyone is struggling with abuse, I recommend to find resources, okay, to find a safe space as soon as possible, okay? So yeah, and also you could call your local PD to get information about that as well, if anyone needs that information. But yeah, you are meant to remember who you are, okay? And the power of prayer. You learn the power of prayer as well. So let's get a message from the angels here to the feminine. Wow, angels are really wanting to help you, feminine, because we have it come out twice. We have ask for assistance. Remember, you must ask to receive prayer. And then we have you asked your angels for help with this? So, feminine, you have a team, an army of angels that are on your team, on your side, waiting for your request, waiting for your word to help you. Your angels, they want to help you with this situation, but they really require your permission. You have to give them permission out loud, okay? So they can help you, because they cannot interfere with our free will. They do require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices, okay? So the angels are like, feminine, if you need help, please say the word. Pray to us, ask us to come and help you. We can do this. We can help you, but you have to ask to receive, okay? We also have workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose, feminine. Be open to teaching and learning. So I think that what you've been through with this person, you've been through for a reason. I think part of your spiritual purpose and the reason that you're here on this earth is because you're meant to speak about this. You're meant to give speeches and attend speeches to help others exactly through what you've been through. And that is part of the reason why you're here. Okay. All right. So Spirit wants you to know, you've been through all of this, even though it's been horrible, whatever you've been through, it's always for a reason. Okay. And let's get one more card. I'm going to get an affirmation card for you to work with, feminine. Okay, feminine, know that you can heal at your own pace. All right. No one can rush you. No one can force you. And, you can take as much time as you need to be able to heal. Healing is happening each and every single day, even if you don't realize it. Okay. And you can also ask your angels for help with healing as well. And also it's saying, even if you don't think that healing is happening, it is. Everybody has their own pace when it comes to spiritual healing, emotional healing, and it happens each and every day. Each and every day we heal a little more and a little more, okay? Especially when we are not in the environment where we have been hurt, right? So you are allowed to heal at your own pace. You don't have to wake up one morning and just be better like that and be your old self again. Sometimes it takes time, and Spirit wants you to know that's okay. You're going to get there. Progress is happening each and every day, whether you can actually see it or not. Okay, and your angels are ready to help with healing and with whatever else you need. Okay, feminine, so thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.